Hey there, Jeremy here from rcnightmare.com, hiding behind dun, 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 a Traxxas E-Revo, the Don Mega of Don Megas that Traxxas has to offer. This truck is ridiculous. Redonkulous. I can't really think of anything else. I'm not that cool. But we finally broke down, and you know us here at rcnightmare.com, we review a hell of a lot of RCs. And dealing with the reality of having to drop nearly $700 on one kit really made me nervous. One, because we pay for all of this stuff ourselves, every dime. So, Jang, guess what? You're not the only one that pays for your own stuff. So we were forced with spend $700 and review one kit, or review 2 or 3 kits for the same price. We know we're not the first to unbox the E-Revo. We won't be the last, and it is what it is. Let's try to unbox this behemoth. And make it interesting, even though the box is huge. That's what she said. But man, you really can't complain about the E-Revo. Sure, there's some things that you might not like about it, but Traxxas wasn't screwing around when they put out this kit, and I don't know why it took me so long to buy this kit, but well, I guess I do know, and that's the price point. That's the one knock on it. And it's not its own fault. I mean, you get everything you pay for with this E-Revo. Would I have bought it brushed? Hell no. So it was really smart of Traxxas just to, bite the bullet, put it in there. I know the price point's tough, but it is what it is. So you've got your Traxxas bag o' parts. According to Traxxas, this bag is also not a toy. I say it is a toy. Me and Baggy, as I like to call him, we have a lot of fun. Bag and I, we go way back. We used to shoot the rock together. We used to pick up chicks together. So Bag and I, we're cool. But anyway, you've got more spare parts in here than you see in a typical Traxxas kit. Let me try to go zoomed up here and really show you obviously you've got the stickers and blah, 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 the stuff that just piles up anyway. But you've got spur gears, you've got shocks, you've got a lot of stuff in here. And then you unsheath Excalibur. We'll go ahead and leave that Traxxas 2.4 gigahertz controller in there. Let's get the body pins off. What can be said about the E-Revo other than it's flat out a game changer. It's got the GTR shocks. If you're a Mamba owner, you'll notice that the can here is actually specially made, a special edition for Traxxas, all blacked out. The standard Castle Mamba Monster is green. In my opinion, who the hell cares? But it does look kind of hot. You've got the drop-down battery compartments on both sides, just like the Summit and the Mini Summit and blah, 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 and all that stuff. You know darn well you're running this thing on at least 4S. It's set up to take 6S. And I don't know why you'd run it on anything less. But if you prefer runtime or you do something a little bit different with it, you've got the doors here to open up for the battery compartments. Comes preloaded up with the Traxxas connectors. Obviously, you're probably going to cut those off and rock Dean's connectors. The tires that come with it, honestly, no complaints. They're not bad. Will they wear out and will you want to replace them depending on your application of the E-Revo? Sure. The back wing here, it's hot for looks. It's going to help you as, stabilize things when you're doing those jumps. And we all know you're going to be jumping. The bumpers are largely cosmetic. Really, your wheels are so far out in front, they're going to take a lot of the pressure. You know, a lot of people, you've got CVDs, you've got a huge amount of upgrades with the E-Revo. You know, out of the box, like I say pretty much about all Traxxas products, your steering servos, without even running this thing, I can guarantee you are going to be underpowered. You're going to want to upgrade them. Because I really love this fan design, and I'm going to get a close-up of that, which will probably cut in right about now. But really solid fan. I wish Castle came with a fan and heatsink this nice. The fan and heatsink they normally include with their ESC motor is a complete pile of junk. You know, just like any Traxxas product, you've got everything waterproofed except the most expensive part of the darn thing. Your ESC motor are not waterproof, and when they originally went to this MABA upgrade, Traxxas actually ran into some trouble because the packaging, they didn't make it clear that the darn thing wasn't completely waterproof. They decided to put a sticker on the thing saying, well, everything's waterproof, but, you know, the $300 motor and ESC. Now, obviously, they've gone away from that, but you're still going to pretty much want to stay away from the water on this thing. I don't really give a crap about a $30 servo. I care about this can right here and this ESC right here getting wet. Mamba, for me, has been extremely unforgiving with moisture, and I'm not going to play around with the E-Revo either. Tekin has been a little bit more, somewhat, it likes to get a little damp. It likes that. It's okay. It's happy. But really, Castle, whew, water even looks at this thing is probably going to fry out. The E-Revo has a pretty high cost of operation, not something like the Stampede 4x4. You break stuff on the E-Revo, it's going to be expensive. But it's all in line with what you pay for the kit. You know, $600-700. You know, expect to pay $30-40 every time you break something. But so this is the Traxxas E-Revo brushless edition, Castle Special Edition Monster. If you have any questions about this kit, feel free to post them below. But I prefer you shoot on over to our forum at rcnightmare.com and share your opinions there. I know a lot of you probably own this kit, so I'd love to hear from you. Things that you are must upgrade. Things that are okay as they stand, things that you have problems with. I want to hear that kind of feedback from you so I can, really expect certain things here. And when we write our reviews and our blog posts, after we run enough packs in this thing, I want to see if it correlates. So I hope you enjoyed this unboxing video, and I hope you got a good shot to look at the E-Revo and you enjoyed our close-up shots, and you post your questions on down below. And if this is the first video you've seen from RC Nightmare, I hope that you love us enough to subscribe, because we love you. Anyway, have a great day.